Okay, today I'm going to quickly demonstrate how to complete the assignment called star plot. So once you have your assignment open through our Canvas page and you scroll down here to page 2 and it says assignment for today, obviously you want to click the link there to open up a blank canvas. Now direction number 2, it says copy and paste the code lines below into a new blank JavaScript canvas. So we're going to do just that. So I'm going to highlight from the word background all the way down here to bottom right purple. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to use Control C, and I'm going to come back up here to my Khan Academy, and I'm going to paste using Control V as in victory. Now, as you guys probably already know, I'm going to be using a background here. Or excuse me, I'm not going to be using a background. I'm just going to be using the grid line so you can see a little bit better. All right, so you should have your background. I will have the grid lines here to make for a better explanation. Okay, now if you're looking at your directions here, it's asking us to connect lines to form a star, as you can see over here in this illustration. So you're going to be making 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 lines here, okay, to create your star. Okay, so let's go back here. So now what you can tell here also, you have all the plot points for each of these color-coded circles. Okay, so you're going to notice the top center is the red one. You can see that the top center is location is at 200, 100. So obviously 200 on the X, 100 down. So that should help you. So let's say if I'm going to create my first line here, and I'm going to create a line that goes from this top center piece down here to the bottom left, which is the orange piece. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create a stroke color. There we go. And you guys can pick and choose what colors you want here for your stroke. So let's say if I'm just going to use a grayish color. And the directions have asked us here to use a stroke weight of 3, as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to type in my stroke weight, and I'm going to use 3 as the directions have told us. So I'm going to make this first line again from the top center, which is the red circle, down here to the bottom left. So I know I used a line tag, and excuse me, if I look here, I know this is at 200 on the X, 100 on the Y, and yes, I can confirm that looking at this as well. So I know 200 on my X, 100 on my Y, and then I'm going to come down here to the bottom left corner. I can see that's 100 on the X and 300 on the Y. And yes, I can confirm that with my bottom left, the pink one, 100 on the X, 300 on the Y. So I'll type in 100, 300. There's my first line. Okay. My second line, what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the same stroke and stroke weight. So I'm just going to say, let's just call this gray. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to change the stroke so that you could see a different line color come through. Okay. On this one, I'm going to go from the top center, which is the red, down here to the bottom right, which is the purple. So this time I type in line again. I know that this top center is at 200 on the X, 100 on the Y. And this bottom right, which is kind of like a purplish color, I know it's 300 on the X, 300 on the Y. And I can confirm that by looking at my bottom right purple, which is right here at 300, 300. 300 on the X, 300 on the Y, and there you go. So you're going to keep coming through and doing the rest of these lines. So I'm going to take one from here to here, take the blue one from the blue down to there, and then I'll put my blue to green. So I'll change my stroke color here. I'll do one more here for you guys as an example. Excuse me. I need to type in my stroke, and I'll change that color here just so you guys could see. This time I'm going to go from blue to green here. Okay, so I know it's going to be a line. I can see that my blue ellipse is at 100 X, 150 on the Y. I can confirm that right here, 100 on the X, 150 on my Y. So 100 on the X, 150 on the y. And then I can come over here to my green circle or green ellipse, and you can see it's 300 on the x, 150 on the y. Again, I can confirm that 300 on the x, 150 on the y. 300, 150. And there you go. So then you just keep going through and you can complete this relatively easy. And again, let me know if you have any questions. You only have 2 more lines left here. It looks like going from blue down here to purple and then green to the pink. And then that should complete your assignment. Make sure you save this. We'll take a look at this next class. All righty. Hopefully this helps out.